Let me. Okay, so let's talk about the assignments we have given yesterday. Single stack or dual stack. Okay, so let me put a table. Or I'll put the name called ABAP Java. Yeah, so let's start, guys. So anybody gone through this? And let me know what are the differences. Sorry, it's not ABAP. It is dual. Dual stack, Java or single stack. Yeah. So let's start. What are the differences, guys? Anybody?
In dual stack, ABAP plus Java.
ఏమైంది ఏమైంది Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah. What is the first one? Yeah, dual stack means
We use Java plus Java both. In single stack only we use Java.
okay, ABAP plus Java. Here only
Java, single stack.
Java only. Okay. Next.
Comparing to dual stack, single stack data processing very faster. I think.
Okay.
Direct terms.
So dual stack data processing bit slower. Faster compared to dual stack. Okay. With respect to dual stack, it is faster. Okay. Next. Inka.
No ABAP mapping. ABAP mapping we not quite in single stack.
Okay, there is no ABAP mapping. So what is this ABAP mapping? In dual stack, we have two engines, right? Integration engine, Java only engine. And we know integration engine runs on ABAP, adapter engine runs on Java. So there was a flexibility, or there was a way where we can utilize this ABAP code to build a transformation logic. So that one we call it as ABAP mapping. Okay. So we used to write mapping or transformation logic in ABAP code. Okay. Which will not be there in single stack. Right? No more ABAP mapping. Why it is an advantage? No ABAP mapping, it is fine. Why is it an advantage? Anybody?
We use multiple tasks.
So I will tell you. If I say SAP Cloud Integration course is completely based on coding, So how many of you will drop right away from the course? Or how many of you continue further? If I say SAP Cloud Integration contains complete coding, there is nothing else. So you should be a very good in coding, otherwise you cannot survive. If I say this statement, how many of you will continue in this course, or how many of you will drop right away?
I will drop.
See, Naresh is already first in the line. Anybody else?
Because
So
coding is very difficult for non-IT students.
yeah,
So basic requirement is for coding. You should start from the beginning. Coding అనేది స్టార్టింగ్ నుండి ఉంటే దెన్ యూ కెన్ సర్వైవ్. ఇనిషియల్ గా ఇప్పుడు నేర్చుకొని నా ఓన్లీ వి నీడ్ టు స్టార్ట్ కోడింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ అంటే ఇంకా
yeah, exactly. So if I assume all remaining 15 people, maybe 14 people will continue. If I say even it is 100% coding, right? Or is there anybody else who will drop? It is not Java. It is not Java. It is completely new coding or something. Okay. So, okay. So guys, to be frank, most of the people who do not like coding, there are people who enjoy coding, that is different section altogether. But as a industry level, everyone, it's not only us developers, the companies also who want applications where coding is not required to do some developments or to build something. Entire industry is moving towards low code or zero code approach. Okay, entire industry is moving towards low code or zero code. Low code or zero code. Why low code? Why zero code? If there is no code, it is very easy to automate. Any person from any background will be able to easily understand the process or the things or the developments, whatnot. Okay, that's why low code, zero code approach everyone is moving towards. So that's why if you remove a coding, it is obviously an advantage, right? So next, what else? What else, guys? Okay, so there were some adapters. You know what is an adapter, right? Adapter is used to connect source application with PI or PI with receiver application. It has the connectivity. What does it mean? In single stack, we use multiple tasks. Achyut. In single stack, we use multiple tasks. I do not understand by that. Okay, right. So, what I'm speaking? Yeah, adapters. Okay. In dual stack, there were few adapters which were built entirely on integration engine. Okay. There were some adapters which were built entirely on integration engine, like IDOC, XI adapters. So these were built purely on integration engine. So now by moving to single stack, there is no integration engine, right? There is no ABAP engine. So these adapters will not be there in single stack. Instead, these adapters were rebuilt on single stack and they renamed it as so for XI, they renamed it as SOAP. They merged with XI adapter, they merged with SOAP with XI protocol. Similarly, HTTP also, I think, HTTP also, they renamed it as HTTP AAE. Okay. All right. So here it was adapter engine. Here it is advanced adapter engine. Okay. So if we go on, there were few more differences that are interface level. Okay, the development point of view also, there were few differences because we upgraded from one system architecture to different architecture. So automatically there were some features in development, but the core concept of middleware remains the same. Core concept is same, but the front end, maybe the way we design the objects, that few things were changed. Okay, these are the main, we can say, some main differences that we come across for dual stack versus single stack. Okay, so let's move on. So seems like nobody has gone through the differences, right? Okay, let's see next one. Anybody has anything to do? I mean, say. Okay, cloud versus on-prem. So who can answer? When to use dual stack and single stack? Guys, it is not up to us to use single stack and dual stack. This is a flashback. It is already happened. I just told you just to have a knowledge on this. Okay, so it is not a choice for us whether to go for dual stack, whether to go for single stack. Okay, it is just like an upgrade. Suppose we are using some Android OS 4.4 or somewhere around KitKat something. After that, what was the next OS? Maybe some Oreo came, right? Android versions. So if I ask you which one, when to use which one, so what do you say? What do you say, guys? So Android version, what is the latest version and previous version? If I ask you which version and when to use, it is not up to us, right? It is the product developer. They are time to time upgrading the OS with new features. So we have to opt for it. There is nothing else, right? If we do not opt for the latest version, obviously the security features or security bugs which were there in the earlier version, right? Yeah. So time to time, what happens is there were a group of people who try to hack some software. They're continuously working around the clock. So finally they find some bug. So automatically this product team, to fix that bug, they will release a patch or security upgrade or something. So that's why time to time our mobile also will get updates. Okay, that updates contain this security rule enhanced, or this application is enhanced, this OS is enhanced. Something they keep on doing. Okay, to keep the OS secure, to keep the device secure, to keep the device updated, to keep the device with the latest features. Right? That's why, so it is not something, an option for us to choose. It is an upgrade or, yeah, something like that. So that we had to move on. to the next. So similarly, what is cloud versus on-premise? What is cloud versus on-premise? Here, it is a choice for us. We can choose whether I want cloud installation or I want on-premise installation. Unlike the previous case, this we can choose. Okay. So guys, tell me what is cloud versus on-premise? చెప్పండి cloud versus on-premise.
On-premise, we can only access the office process, not in everything.
Okay,
But where
access is
cloud-
restricted, right? Access is restricted to the network. Access is restricted. Accessed only within the network, right?
And the fee which we are paying for the on-premises is very high, I think.
Sorry, maintenance is high, right?
Maintenance is very high. Whereas cloud can have limited ones, like ఎంత కావాలో అంతే యూజ్ చేసి we can pay for that.
Okay, this one access from anywhere. Internet is required, right? So here we can pay as we use, right? Pay as we use, right? So మనం యూజ్ చేసే కొద్దీ పే చేయొచ్చు. We don't need to pay upfront all, right? So next. Do we need to worry about any computing resources like server, network, database, etc.? Do we need to worry?
No, sir.
No,
No.
right? So we are using Gmail, we are using Google Cloud. We don't even know where our data is stored, right? Simply something somewhere it is getting stored and we are accessing it from variety of devices. So here, everything we need to manage. Everything we need to manage. So server we need to manage. If there is any issue in server, our server team should look into it. If there is any issue in the network, our network team should look into it. If database is all occupied, then we need to increase the database, RAM, all these things. Everything we need to take care. That's why maintenance is high. So what else?
Automated software updates.
Sorry, automated?
Software updates.
Yes. Very good point. Automated software updates. Here,
No.
Memory space also unlimited for cloud.
sorry.
Memory space. Also
Memory
unlimited
says
for
is
cloud.
unlimited. Unlimited means it is kind of elastic in nature. Okay. If we using it, we can extend in the run directly. Suppose Gmail, my Gmail is already full 15 GB. I just pay Google from some 300 a month. I can get 100 more GB. Okay. It is just losing money from your pocket. We get the things done right away. Right. So I will put that point here. Automated software updates. What about here? For on-premise, what about the updates?
Updates.
Huh?
No automated updates.
No automated updates. What are the other way around? So for on-premise system, the software side company, the company, whoever is handling that software, they will release the updates, but we have to manually install, right? Manually install the updates.
For installation also we have to pay.
Sorry?
For installation also we have to pay some.
Yeah, that all will be there. Suppose once you buy the software, right? They will have some terms
Yes,
and
sir.
conditions. Till this time, updates are free or something like that. So as per that, you don't need to pay for every update. You don't need to pay money. Okay. Once you buy the software license, everything will be included. Okay. We need the team or person who should apply those updates.
Yes.
Okay. So next,
And we can auto scale and load balancer servers. in
sorry.
cloud. We can auto scale and load
Yeah,
balancer
that's what auto scale of the resources, not only server, not only the database, not only the RAM, anything. Auto scale of the resources, right? Resources means computing resources, we can say. So memory we can increase, RAM we can increase, database size we can increase, server capacity we can increase, right? Like that. Here it is manual. Right? So anything else?
Sir, load balancing also can be done.
Load balancing we can do in on-premise also. Okay. Load balancing we can do in both places. One more is disaster recovery. So disaster recovery means data security. Data security is high. So in cloud, see, we have our data which is not stored in one single place. Okay, mana data oka single data center lo store avudandi. It will have replicas. Okay na? So edaina oka data center edaina issue vachindi anukondi, next data center. So same data will be available in different places. Okay, so that's how our data is secure
In different regions.
Yeah. So whereas on-premise we will have a server and a database. Okay, maybe we have a disaster recovery, there will be one copy of database. Okay, if both goes wrong, our data will gone. Our data we cannot recover it, right? So is low. So likewise, we can think of multiple advantages, multiple disadvantages, right? You can go through, you can read. Okay. So for this assignment, I see few people had done some homework. Thank you, guys. So we need this kind of what we say, commitment or yeah. Okay. So when we give some assignment, so you just need to go around and look and gather some data. Okay. So everyone has notes with you, a notes and pen, literal notebook and a pen. Okay. You have or not? So do not think I am providing a recording. Okay. So we have a recording. What is the purpose of taking notes? Anybody has answer? What is the advantage of notes?
When we prepare our notes, we can fix it in our mind as well.
Very good. Inka?
So immediate గా రికార్డింగ్ చూడకుండా మన నోట్స్ ని రిఫర్ చేసుకుంటే we can.
Yes. Two interesting things here, guys. Once you write down something in your notebook, okay, so you are the one who has written that statement, you can easily read and it will easily reflect in your mind. Second thing is preparing. While preparation, suppose you have tomorrow interview. Okay. You have bunch of records at the end of this course, you will have 80, 90 recordings. So is it easy to go to 90 recordings, or is it easy to go through some 20, 30 pages of notebook? Which one is easy?
Go through the notebook.
Notebook, you can easily, wherever you are in the bus, you are in the travel, you are in the auto, you are in the interview room. I mean, about to be interviewed, right? So you can put it anywhere. You can take it along with you. You can keep on reading, checking, okay? Because you have written that notes. Just by looking at the first word or two words of the sentence, you can recollect that sentence. You can recollect that concept, okay? So that's why for every batch, I keep on telling the same thing. Buy a notebook and a pen, okay? So write a running notes. Okay, running notes is not possible. After class is over, just refer the recording and write down the notes in your own words carefully. And use that notes. If required, go to Google and gather some more information about the same concept and put it in your notes. That should be your book. That should be your book. I did the same. You do the same. Okay. I did the same maybe some 6 years back while preparing for interviews. So I used to open each and every concept. I used to write, okay, some 15 pages it had become, some 15 pages. Okay. So that's, I suggest you guys. Okay. So next. So everyone, if somebody did not do it, so please buy the notebook today itself. Okay. So whatever the recordings we have covered till, I mean, whatever the classes we have covered, so all this you put it on notebook. So next. So now we know what is cloud, what is on-premise, right? So here, cloud service models. Okay, cloud service models. So how are we getting these services? From cloud service providers. Providers means the companies. Suppose Microsoft, Oracle, or SAP. How are they providing their cloud products to the customers? What are different ways? Okay. So there are mainly 3 things. Okay. 3 different ways. One is SaaS. 2.
As
3. IaaS.
IaaS.
Okay.
Infrastructure
So what
as
does
a
it mean?
service.
Yeah.
Software as a service.
Software as a service, platform as a service,
Platform as a service.
infrastructure
Infrastructure
as a service. These are the main ways. Okay. And also, what are the different types of clouds? Before going to this, what are the different types of clouds?
public cloud, hybrid cloud, and private cloud.
What are the different types of clouds? One is public cloud. Second one is private. Third one is hybrid, mainly. Okay. So what is public cloud? What is private cloud? What is hybrid cloud? These are general things here. So this also take it as an assignment and go through, read it. Okay. What are the differences and let me know. What are the advantages? In which cases I have to, as an industry owner, assume we are all owners of different industries. So in which scenario we go for public cloud, in which case we go for private cloud, in which case we go for hybrid cloud. Okay, there is a choice here. It is up to us. We can choose whichever we want. Okay, so get ready with the examples, read out, okay, what is public and what is private, what is hybrid. So now here, cloud service model, software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. So the example till now, what we talked about, Gmail, right? Gmail comes as software as a service example. Software as a service example. Okay. So what does it mean? Software as a service means the company or the provider, they will have the software built completely. Okay. They will give it as a rent. They will give it as a rental basis. That means pay monthly this much for using the software. Terms and conditions apply. Means you will be given with this much space, you will be given with this much RAM, all those things. For that package, you have to pay some 100 rupees a month. You have the option just to use the software. You cannot customize, you cannot modify, you cannot do anything. You just use the software. Am I right or not? Gmail, are you able to do some modifications in the Gmail software, guys? You have the option to do some modification?
No.
No.
No, right? So, software as a service, we can use it on rental basis simply. Simple terms, rental basis. You cannot modify, you cannot customize, you cannot do anything about it. So, whereas platform as a service. Platform as a service means you will have a platform which will be given as a on rental basis. In that platform, there could be multiple applications, not only Gmail. Multiple applications will be there. Whichever the application you subscribe to, whichever the application you use, for that application, you need to pay the amount. Subscription basis. Right? So, our course will belong to platform as a service model. Okay. Cloud integration is one application on a platform called BTP. I'm introducing new word, BTP, Business Technology Platform. This is from SAP. Okay. SAP has this business technology platform. So in business technology platform, there is something called integration suite, one application. So in integration suite, this cloud platform integration comes. Okay. So this comes as business technology platform, is a platform as a service model from SAP. Now, IaaS means infrastructure as a service. So when I say infrastructure as a service, they will give few computing resources on rental basis, like databases, servers, networking and all. So on top of, by using those resources, by paying some rent or by using those resources, you can build your own applications, you can build your own OS, you can build your own coding languages, etc. So that is infrastructure as a service. So in which case you have to go for software as a service, in which case you have to go for platform as a service, in which case you have to go for infrastructure as a service. That is the question. So for that, we need to understand what is our requirement. Am I going to develop a new product altogether, or I have a functionality for which I need a software? Just go for software as a service if that is available over the market. No, I am trying to build a new application. I am trying to build a new code. I have an idea. Okay, I don't want to buy a server. I don't want to buy a database. Just go for infrastructure as a service. Contact Microsoft, Azure, or Amazon AWS. Contact them. Okay, I want the infrastructure as a service model. Okay, pay the rent and use those resources and build your own application, build your own coding language, build your own OS. Okay, so let's rejoin again. Please rejoin the same meeting again. Okay, we'll just discuss few more general topic. Okay, and close for today.